inflicted upon us by the Guardians. No sickness torments a man into mutilating himself to relieve the pain. Harren was screeching by the end. It is horrible that I was... is it horrible that I was glad when it was over? Why do the Guardians punish us? We're here, we're farmers, pawns in a game played by greater powers. What have we ever done to deserve this? I'm sitting here reliving death over and over. It was a nightmare from garish puppet show I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look at him. His blistered skin, blood-soaked clothes, and bloated face. There are moments where I swear that I see him from the corner of my eye, standing there, staring at me. If I turn to look, it is only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn our farmstead down if they find out what happened. Paranoia is warranted after all I've seen. Would fire cleanses? Perhaps it would be not be so bad to join Harren. Perhaps that would make the nightmare stop. Stay safe, do it, yeah? The blood burn is coming for us all. You couldn't sleep? Oh god, that's not good. Any reason? Do you think? I don't think we have anything we can use. Right, let's talk to the guy.
Tahar.
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
Up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need
Brain wouldn't shut down.
There's something about the bloodburn we didn't need.
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean?
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The general said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
This is insane. Why didn't he tell us?
So you knew this is what we're here for. Why did he tell you and not us?
He didn't. I only just learned it myself.
This is insane.
This is insane. Look at these people. Anselm, we can't just kill them.
What do you want me to do, Tahar? Fall on my knees and cry? It's an order, and we are soldiers. It's as simple as that.
Is it as simple as that? I don't know. On the one hand, you can kind of understand them wanting to protect themselves from this unknown plague. But on the other hand, they don't know anything about it. So, is it that bad? I don't know. Uh-oh. Hold on. Can't put my desk up. Ah! There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Did I rip the cable out? Oh, it's fixed it. I fixed it. I ripped the cable out. There we go. Okay. I'm not killing these people. I'm not killing these people. But do we tell Ansel? We'll tell him.
But the general doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we do anything.
It would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set on this. Which I understand. It's all of Northander we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
I'm not killing these people.
Forget it. I'm not killing these people, and you won't either.
That's what I wanted to hear. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Well, that's a damn good question.
Oh no!
8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was my sister who paid the price for it. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull.
Oh, Jesus.
And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! She died, damn it! She died! Only so this
Oh,
piece
God.
of shit could live. Good thing is, you refused a direct order. So we don't even need to cover this up. Now let's get this over with.
No, Anselm, you can't do this!
Watch me.
Do the frost thing. No, frost shell on yourself. There we go.
They will fall.
Pray tell.
Take them down!
Drink a potion.
Orders?
Yes.
I need more
Whatever's
focus.
necessary.
Attack him.
They will fall.
Did we kill Anselm? Oh, you are just stood there doing nothing.
For the crown!
Now we are
Stay calm,
real
Bertrand.
traitors.
This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the jet.
From the
Tahar's
jet.
breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman.
Oh, we're gonna get the Iron
Brandon?
Mask put on us
What
or
do you
something.
think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The general will love to hear this.
Oh no. Oh no, this isn't good. On some maps, you'll find neutral buildings. Neutral buildings allow you to remove obstacles. Okay.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
We're in the Hall of Judgment. They attacked us. How often do I have to say this? It was an accident. I didn't want anyone to die.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar. General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood...
Cold
and
blood?
refusing a royal order... I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! The General was wrong, for heck's sake. The blood burn is not contagious! What should we have done? Slaughter an entire village?
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpo? These elves would have told you anything. They were the ones who betrayed our treaty in the first place. But I'm done explaining myself. This is a waste of time. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't.
Oh
And
no.
the same goes for you, Carpo. You're a disgrace to the Wolf Guard.
Are we gonna die?
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
Does it matter?
Does it matter? Aren't you gonna execute me anyway?
Corporal Tahar, Corporal Carpal, you are hereby found guilty of murder.
Death by the
soldiers of
string.
Royal Army and insubordination.
Shit.
The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
Here we go, guys. Death by the string. I guess that means hanging.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here,
Urea,
I've been wondering why
Urea.
your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard back when they took me to my, how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
Were one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... sod it.
Iria?
I'm Iria.
Iria.
Iria Aonir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar. As in, Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes. But I fought him in the Mage Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind? I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
I'm not an elf.
Our kind? I didn't know I was an elf.
No, but you're gifted, same as I. Or a defiler, as people
Magic
prefer to
user.
say nowadays.
Ah, right. You're a mage.
I am.
I think you know what I'm here for. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for that. I think you know what I'm
I think
here.
you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die on the pike, just as you are.
Oh,
No, he said
I see.
string, not pike.
How come? If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of elite?
I was a corporal and refused an order.
Oh? What kind of order?
Long story. In short, our general ordered us to slaughter an entire village. Leonon. He wanted to prevent a plague called the Bloodburn from spreading, but, how should I say, was missing some crucial information.
Which was?
The Bloodburn isn't contagious.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. Two of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
Okay, light magic can kill.
Light magic can kill.
It can drain, yes. It's not what it's made for, but nonetheless deadly.
Interesting.
And I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
No.
No.
Then I wish we could swap places for a while. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something
This
that can help
here?
us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
This very
What's next?
inconspicuous.
So? See anything?
Nothing. It's a dead end.
Shit. Well, that explains why they haven't repaired it. Then keep looking.
What's this?
Interesting. Iria, I found something here. It looks like a piece of thread.
Great. One of the prisoners must
Thread?
have left it. See if you can find a nail or something like that. That way we could make a lockpick.
A lockpick? What do you think this is? A child's cane? We are in the Grey Keep prison.
Oh, he's over there.
Even if you had Zerbo's keys, you wouldn't get that door open.
Just ignore him.
Zerbo's keys. Okay.
Interesting.
Discolored letter. To whomever finds this, my name is Narya Shri. I'm a mage. My crimes is purity, science, say, or illegal use of magic, defilement of the light, and treason against the All-Father. Horseshit, I say. I'm guilty of nothing but using my gifts, the gifts of the guardians bestowed upon me. I come from a village in Iskander. It's an unremarkable place that never attracts any attention from the rest of the world. That is until war broke out. Raiders, unchecked by Iskander forces, came to our village and they took all our food and possessions. They took their women into their own homes while their husbands and children bled to death outside. I heard the screams Hid as my father instructed us, but they found me. My father instructed, but they found me. I refused to let them take me like a sheep to slaughter. My father said never to be ashamed of my magic, but it was a gift, not a curse. So I burned them. I set them ablaze and watched as they fled into the night. The other villagers looked at me like I was a monster. I was the monster. The next day, the raiders returned to soldiers purity. Returned with the soldiers and a purity priest. They thanked the raiders for reporting me. They bound me in chains and dumped me in this prison cell. I sit here scribbling this note.
Right, scum.
Oh,
Time to
come
wake
on!
up.
Defilers?
I was reading a
Those
note!
two, isn't that?
The betrayer's child. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you three, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aonir. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not Defilers, they are not to die until they have been given a chance.
We can't find a lot.
I know, Your Holiness, but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
Some most ghost chili chips
please, Your Holiness!
with extra ghost chili powder.
Yes!
I hope you enjoy it.
Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
Can I cast magic on him? Oh.
And I accept the light as my salvation.
Then rise.
He's gonna get killed or burnt or something.
Open the door, child. And take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
So you do get freedom.
What a lunatic.
Will they really let him live?
If they repent, do they really let them live?
It depends on what you call living. From what I've been told, these newborn have to give their life to the purity. But yes, they will live.
It's basically like the Night's Watch.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait. Do you hear that?
Uh-oh. Here is non...
You heard
okay.
it, didn't you?
Yeah.
That voice, yes.
That... That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn. What do you know about it?
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way to put it. Where do I start? 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aonir showed me a vision. It was beautiful.
Are we gonna get the blood burn? Okay.
I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost burning. Yet I felt completely at ease. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful giant city, white as marble.
Okay.
When I reached the gates, they were wide open. By then, the sun had become even more intense, glaring, engulfing the city in a sea of light. Still, I was not afraid. I entered the city and found the streets deserted. I can't remember for how long I walked, but it must have been hours. Until Finally, I saw him.
This guy is
Your
cracked.
father, Aonir, a figure made of pure light.
You met Aonir?
Yes. I don't
Yes.
think that you as a non-believer
Yes,
could
I met
possibly
Aonir.
understand
Yes.
what it felt like. But what matters is that he spoke to me. He told me that the blood burn was imminent and how we can cure it.
Okay. Why does Aonir care about the blood burn? Why didn't you tell the Lord Marshal?
If the Purity already knew that much about the Bloodburn's nature, why didn't you tell the Lord Marshal? General Noria slaughtered an entire village because he thought it was contagious, which is also why I'm here.
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith. We needed proof. Something a godless man like him would understand.
Is the cure, is that like to pray or something?
So, how can we cure it?
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain at first, but now I am. He told me that there's someone who will play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him or her when the time comes.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story. 3 weeks ago, a small village was almost completely wiped out by the blood burn. I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, it was atrocious. By the time we got there, most of the townsfolk were already dead. Save for one man, an elf, the village healer. Witnessing that bloodbath, it had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them, that he believed the infection occurred right after he heard something that night